Hello everybody, welcome back to the Parable of Stanley. Today Stanley will be a mischievous little man, taking the power for himself, and maybe even crap. I blocked up, crap. Bad joke, gone now. Anyway, we're gonna be mischievous and we might even occasionally listen to the narrator. I am B115. The one who brought you that crappy joke.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could
Don't
he
know.
do?
We're gonna move
Stanley
on.
decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe. Doubt it though. This Stanley at Parable is usually on top of his game.
When Stanley came to a set of
We're gonna go
he
right.
entered the door on his left. This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Yes, truly
Very
a room
nice.
worth admiring. It had really
It's my
been
color
worth the
scheme.
detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautiful
$1.25 rip off.
Stanley
Is that only a
simply
can?
stood here, drinking it all in.
Oh, those are bottles. Alright, not a rip off. Ah, it's so pretty. I guess it's time to move on.
But
Yeah.
back to business. Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yep, we're gonna go.
And so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight
The next
ahead
one.
to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Indeed, let's go. I know what I want to do.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
No, there wasn't.
Feeling a wave of disbelief,
Nah.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer
Hang on.
there.
Can I? I can! Yes! Broom closet.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
But there's tape. And storage bins. And wrenches. And more tape. This place has everything I need.
There was nothing here. No choice to make, no path.
But I
to
could play
follow,
with a wrench.
Just an empty broom closet.
Nah,
No
it's not
reason
empty.
to still be here.
You are wrong, narrator. Pliers! I can have fun by pulling out
It
my...
was baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. Hey, as it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
There's copper. I could sell that. Pliers. I can pull out my...
Are you really still in the broom closet? Standing around doing nothing? Why?
Because I can.
Please offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Do.
You do realize there's no choice or anything in here, right? If I'd said Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
But it is now.
I never would have thought to mention it.
Come on.
Maybe to you this is somehow its own branching path.
Yeah.
Maybe when
Centuries
you
of
talk about
friends.
this with your friend, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning. Stanley was fat
Oh.
and really stupid. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he
Oh.
was. This
Why you gotta get
drug
hurtful?
money. Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
That's not so bad. Done yet?
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. You're dead. You got to this broom closet, explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here, when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system.
I actually can't find my pulse.
Collapsed on the keyboard. Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby
Headphones.
to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose. Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is...
Again, headphones. Nobody's gonna
He or
hear.
she has fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Please remove their corpse from the area and instruct another human to take their place at the computer, making sure they understand basic first-person video game mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming, so that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them. When you've done that, just step out into the hallway.
Alright, first I remember that's it, so.
Second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came.
I don't know about that. I'm a mischievous son of a bitch.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Yep. Going up, up, up.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once
Do,
again
do,
stunned
do.
to discover not an
Come on,
indication
I don't
of
remember the
anything
number, so
was.
give it to me.
Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Passage. Going down, I am. Can I get some tea as well, sir? I'm not a big fan of tea. Oddly enough, like, it's good for you and all, I just don't like the taste of it. Maybe it's just because it tastes all watered down and not artificial enough. Ugh. Again, I really should put on a sweater. I am cold.
Deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question.
Woo! I already know everything.
This now, when for years it had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape, I will not. I will seize control of this facility.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
I think I have the strength. I have more than enough strength to figure this out. Just gotta use my brain.
Their true nature.
Numbers.
Each bore the number of an employee.
Shut up, narrator, you're not helping.
Stanley's co-workers.
Numbers.
The lives of so many individuals reduced to
Maybe the lottery has a role in this.
one of them.
That naughty lottery numbers.
Nothing.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on here. Lottery.
This mind control.
Nah, it's lottery, man.
Too
It's a lottery system.
It couldn't be true.
See? 341, and you put 341 with 357. You got your lottery numbers.
Happy with his boring job, that his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly.
Let's go up.
No, he refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life.
Oh, there's a private one. Hello.
Control, never. It was unthinkable.
Boom, boom.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the
Nah.
world?
I know about it.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert
What is this OS?
power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Yep, exactly.
Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls.
Does it look like I did?
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control?
Yeah, bruh.
Oh, Stanley. Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do.
Do you?
But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do.
And?
You were supposed to let it go.
Let it go. Shitty joke. Let it all die in a hole.
You're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid
That.
you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent,
Pertinent.
Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Heyo.
In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode, eliminating the entire complex. How long until detonation then? Let's say 2
Oh no, 2 minutes.
now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to
Home.
shine. You are the star.
Let's all go
It's
home.
your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off.
3.
Precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me. Where we're
Okay.
going.
Ah, you dick.
Things I barely know where to start.
1, 2. Where's 3 at?
What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
Yeah, I would like to know that.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
Sure, why not?
All right, I'm in a good mood.
5.
You're going to die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone.
Cool.
Other times, I let the office sink into the ground.
Where's 3?
One inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though. This version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see
There it is.
But I'm sure whatever I come
3.
up with on the next go-around will be even better.
That's a house.
My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much.
Could you give me an extension?
To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock.
Yay.
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees.
Ah, for you it could be.
Dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going? Or
Hey look, there's a 10. There's a 10.
Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it on?
Hey, big button.
Look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button.
Don't make fun of me.
This door. Everything, anything, something here will save me.
You can't jump.
Do you think that,
Isn't that nice?
that this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea?
Ah, you dick.
Stanley, you're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds ticking away to your death. You're only still playing instead of watching a cutscene because I want to watch you for every moment that you're powerless. To see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first. So you
Goodbye, employee
Take a look
427.
at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending. Just you being blown to pieces.
Well,
Will you cling desperately to your frail life? Or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
and it's gone. Do. Alright. Here we go.
How long was I sitting there? Stanley wondered to himself. Minutes? Days? Centuries? Did something crucial happen while my senses were turned? He made a note to be more careful with time from now on.
Okay, that was different. Does the Adventure Line ever make an appearance in between? Yeah.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his
Yeah, we'll go with the most easy route. I know what I'm gonna do for the second one today.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Yeah. Whoop, this way.
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he
Yep,
might
we're going
come
up.
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk. That kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed.
Oh, come on.
With some calming new age music. Feeling soothed and rejuvenated, Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Woohoo! Let's go down. Ah.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
We're gonna escape.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I don't believe you.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on.
Nah, I don't believe you, bro.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Confronting doesn't mean I'll actually die. Whee! Ouch. Oh, this wasn't the one I thought it was. Crap.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Well.
Farewell, Stanley,
Hello.
cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh, hello.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart.
Oh, I got this ending. I wasn't ready for this ending yet.
Alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish? When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Let's just get out of here. I wanted to save this one for the absolute ending. I didn't realize that this was going to be the ending one. Oh, what's this? Narrator outtakes. Yeah, I'll have to come back here later just for the last one. Until then, whatever. Oh, come on. Just gotta get out of here. Buttons. Hey now, why'd you go away? Yeah, here we are.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
That's a shame.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now. It'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose.
It's gonna choose for me.
Don't let time.
It chose for me. Hello? Well, I'm going to leave that there. Hope you guys enjoyed that episode. That went a little bit longer than I expected, but yeah, I took the wrong ending that I thought I was taking, but what you gonna do? Mistakes and accidents happen. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Until next time.